We have more advanced enemy AI in this game. I bet I can get up there. Yeah, let's go up here. Let's go the way that he was running. Close the valve. Yeah, let's go up top. I think that's the way to do it. No, it's not. That's not the way to do it. I probably need to go down. Can I run past this? Oh, I can! Oh, I thought I was gonna fucking die. Let's fucking go. What's up here? Let's explore. Let's be curious about this. Oh, that's where I was. Let's be curious about this video game suddenly for the first time. God, this game fucking... The tank controls are not good. I don't like how this game plays. I'm impressed that I've been able to play this game this passively for this long. Like, I don't even know who that guy with the gun was. I'm just talking. I'm just yapping, slapping, clapping, trapping, tapping, scrapping. Let's see what will happen. But yeah, no, that's my Mount Rushmore of video essay people. I love me a good video essay. And look, I'm still making my list. I'm still checking it twice. Best video essays of the year. I'm still out here looking actively. Everything about this game screens late 2000s, early 2010s. That is why I've had a slight, not obsession about this game, but I've thought this game has remained in the back of my mind all these years because it is so emblematic of this era of video games. Because I feel like I've talked about it before. And one day I think I should write like a long form, just love letter to this era of games. But why I love the PlayStation 3 generation and the Xbox 360 generation, why I love that era of games so much, is because it was the awkward growth period. It was where a lot of innovation came through, but our reach was bigger than our grasp at the time. So a lot of cool things were happening, but we didn't quite know how to like perfect it. We didn't quite know what the right answers to certain questions were when it came to like game design and shit. And oh wow, where the fuck am I? Is this the guy? Oh my.
I don't know who exactly, but there's someone causing damage on the second sublevel. Almost every part of the installation is malfunctioning.
Now I'm suddenly interested in the story. Let me stop. But yeah, no, when it comes to this era of games, it's like the awkward middle child. It's like when we knew enough to do some cool stuff, but didn't know everything. And I kind of like that idea because the possibility space seems so much wider when you don't know everything, when every answer isn't automatically like answered, like you don't know the correct thing to do for every situation. Like, here's an example. Ooh, give me a second. Sorry, I had something in me that I had to make sounds that were going to be unpleasant, so I muted my mic for a second. But when you think about a game like Fortnite, you couldn't have a game like Fortnite on the PlayStation 3 360 era. Not just because network-wise you couldn't like put together 100 people on a network. You could do that. Dust 514 had large player counts. Mag had 256 players on a server playing. But the reason you can't do Fortnite back then is because no one was thinking on that level. Like everyone was chasing Call of Duty. Everyone was like, oh man, we need to have a Call of Duty. So our game with a cool first person shooter world and cool first person shooter mechanics and a cool first person shooter single player campaign, we have to have multiplayer in it. So put multiplayer in BioShock 2, put multiplayer in fucking Singularity, put multiplayer in all of these fucking games so that we can do a Call of Duty as well. But what Fortnite figured out is, well, we don't need the single player campaign. We had Save the World. No one cared about Save the World. But then we had a spin-off mode where it's just a multiplayer thing and we could just iterate on it quickly because we figured out how to design games in a way where we can just iterate immediately and put shit out as soon as it's done. How about we just try that and fuck the single player and fuck the actual round-based thing? Let's follow a trend that was organically growing on the internet and that we can like see it from a distance and copy it. Let's follow that trend rather than, oh, we have to iterate on that trend over years and years. Like the original Fortnite was such a bare bones thing. Like they had just did that in like months. Like what was it? PUBG was popping off and it was only a couple months and then Fortnite had their thing and then that started popping off. You know how long it took to make BioShock 2 after Call of Duty 4 went crazy? Years of development. And yeah, it was a quick turnaround, but that was still like 2 years or 18 months at least. And so all those questions were answered immediately. I have so much nostalgia for BioShock 2 because I played it at a specific time in my life where I had nostalgia, but also it's just we didn't have everything figured out. And so you can see the awkward parts of a BioShock 2. You can see the awkward parts of even a BioShock Infinite, where things weren't fully set in stone as to what they should be in a game. That's why something like Horizon Zero Dawn, for as much as I do love that game, because I do like that story and those mechanics are good, but something about that game is so like polished to a sheen. Like it is just the platonic ideal of a video game in a lot of ways, which is why I understand why people don't like it, because it is such if you looked up the word video game in the dictionary, it would be a screenshot of Horizon Zero Dawn. But before the PS4 era, that didn't exist. The platonic ideal of a video game was still janky as fuck. It was still awkward in a lot of ways. And that's kind of why I have so much nostalgia for not this game specifically, but games like it, games of this ilk. Because things were awkward, things were fucked up, and they were inherently more interesting. That's why indie games nowadays are more interesting than a lot of the AAA fare. That's why AA games I champion so much over the AAA games a lot of the time. Because I find them more interesting, because they have not answered every question. So, yeah, that's a long screed just to say, hey, I like janky shit. I like janky shit because I put meaning into the jank. I guess that's the word for it. I put meaning into the jank, and it's good. So, yeah, let's get some ammo for this gun, please. You're kidding! Only one of these ammo dispensers gave me any ammo this whole game. Where did my machine gun go? When did I drop that? I don't remember when that happened. You definitely get what I'm saying. I appreciate you understanding me. I appreciate one person believing I'm not crazy. Also, this guy still looks like C. Nanners. I know I said that towards the beginning of the stream, but man, he looks so much like C. Nanners. I can't get over it. It's so weird. Shout out to him. He actually has been making videos again. I don't be watching them, but I know he making them. Ah, fuck. Come on. Why can't y'all just, like, accept... Fuck. Oh, no. There's someone else here. Oh, yeah. Stun them both. Okay. Come on. Timon and Pumbaa. I don't know why I'm saying these words, but... Oh, right here. All right, let's get them both. You two. Stay down. Not him coming back up. No. You don't get to come back up. There we go. Get him. Thank God. Coup de grace. I'm about to get that coup de grace achievement. So yeah, that's why I'm playing Afterfall Insanity. That's why I like playing a lot of these old ass games. I have a bunch of games in my hypothetical head that are like this that I want to play. I want to play Clive Barker's Jericho. I have it on PS3, but I recently figured out, it's on abandonware.com and it has controller support on PC. So if I can get that running on my ROG Ally, I might stream that shit too. Who knows? Especially if I can get the controller working. Specifically, if I can get the controller working. If I can't get the controller working, God help us all. But I might try that out. And there's, look, abandonware.com. Is it .com? Abandonware.net? I don't know. My Abandonware is the name of the website. I forget what the .url thing is. But I'd be on that site just scrolling, just looking at shit. They got Quantum of Solace on there. Quantum of Solace, the James Bond first-person shooter by Treyarch. They have that on there. I actually played the demo for that on my computer a long time ago, just because I was like, ooh, I want to see what this baby can do. It was 2017. I just got this computer and just built it, and I'm like, let's really put the paces on this thing. Let's play Quantum of Solace, the demo. I think I found like a crack on the internet because it wasn't on Steam anymore. Holy fuck. Oh, so that's the animation I was supposed to hit earlier when I got burned alive. My legs were not supposed to go through the floor. Okay, I understand. But yeah, I'd be on there a lot. There's a Silent Hill 2 PC version on there that you can play if you care to, but I heard that port was bad. Whoa, what the fuck? Don't tell me I'm gonna cut off this guy's head through his mask. Whoa, that's exactly what I did. Wait, what's the one problem? Keep talking. Also, this feels like the type of game that should have some mechanic to limit the flashlight. I've had this flashlight on for several minutes straight, and nothing has stopped me from doing so. All right, let's turn these. Fuck, I immediately broke it. All right, why? All right. Why? Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Got it. Okay, so that's all I need to do. But yeah, my Abandonware has a lot of cool shit on there. I definitely recommend if you're ever bored and just want to play through some bad games. The one game that I do want to play, one like weird Euro janky game that I want to play that's very similar to this one right here. You Are Empty. I've been curious about You Are Empty for a long time, just because it seems so simple, but it also seems cool because it is so simple. It is a first-person shooter, kind of like from the Half-Life era of games, like Half-Life 2-ish. I think it came out in like 2004 or 5. And it is just a single-player first-person shooter, and it's just very creepy, very atmospheric. You wake up in an insane asylum, in a mental hospital, and you just like explore, and you slowly get weapons that are slowly given out to you over time. It has that classic 2000s ragdoll whenever somebody dies and they flip around, you get a headshot on them, they just go fucking crazy. But like, it is insane. Oh wait, do I have on a... Oh wait, I don't have on a mask anymore. Oh fuck. They didn't have to do that. You could tell that they thought they were probably really proud of that set piece. They were like, "Oh, this one's gonna get them. This one's gonna get them." The whole time they've just been cruising through the game. This one's gonna make them lose their shit. I promise. And I'm stuck in place. Whoa. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But yeah, You Are Empty. I really want to try out. Oh God, they're doing the Dead Space thing, where you're locked in this elevator. You know what? I got the blick. Do something. Do something. Actually, no, I don't. Where's my axe? There we go. I wish I could just stash this axe on my back or something, like it's a pickaxe in Fortnite. I really wish I could just do that. Am I gonna explore the surface? Do I get... Oh, that's Russian. This is Eurojank as fuck. Look at that. No. No.
First cases of the confinement syndrome were observed long before the war.
Confinement syndrome.
Rare, not taken seriously.
That feels like such a trivialization of what it is.
Nuclear apocalypse back then. No wonder that they disregarded the syndrome. Nobody suspected that it would spread like a plague in the shelter. We should have been prepared. If only I had known earlier.
Okay.
Contagious.
I can't walk up there.
Our defense programs
What do I walk up at?
take it into consideration.
Man, the snail's pace.
Easier if the shelter were equipped with syndrome cure vending machines.
Oh my God.
Instead,
Syndrome curve vending machines.
enhances the symptoms of this mental epidemic. All it took was one madman to change the shelter into a raving loony bin. I'd like to examine him
Oh, that seemed like it was referencing shit that I talked over.
on a technical level.
Thank God I have subtitles on
Okay,
for people who care
even if he's not home
about the story.
inside, I could use it to contact the colonel.
Dude, listen to this man. Immediately out of breath. God. Jesus. I mean, he is a psychiatrist. He's not an action hero. So, you know, maybe I shouldn't be so harsh. But god damn, bro. What do I do? All right, let's see. Let's look around here. Ammo? Fuck you, dude. Fuck. All right, let's figure something out. Let's figure something out. What am I... Kit... Dude. Oh, shit. I dropped my axe. There we go. Pick it up. Ooh, boy. Yeah, once I get... I really want to make it past this little section here, just to prove that it's not going to beat me. But I'm feeling like I'm feeling like we're at a good point to stop the stream, kinda. Oh fuck! Oh, that was dangerous.